Mathurin Moreau, Simon Bolivar.
You could be selling books, I could be tying ups. You could be a fairy tale and I could be a chinook. You could be a wildflower, I could be a broken tower. You could be the Queen of Spain and I could be Eisenhower. Even if we had different names, different stories, different eyes. Nothing could ever change that we were made for us. Oh, I would find you. I would find you. You could be going places, I could be tying laces, leaving out for Sicily, or sailing out overseas. Even if we had different ways, different names, different stories, different eyes. Nothing could ever change that we were made for us. Oh, I would find. Soft light falls on quiet sand. You almost leaned in. Shadows move, skin to skin. Something was spoken. Will you let me in? You and I will always have that one night. Come morning light, we'll always have that sunrise. We'll always have that sunrise. Daybreak, shadows fade. You step back, I step away. Nothing's broken, nothing new. Only the sunrise. Over you and I will always have that one night. Come morning light, we'll always have that sunrise. We'll always have that sunrise. I don't wanna leave. I don't wanna go. Just for a moment more, be close to you. We'll always have that one night. We'll always have.